recent SCOTUS decision upheld a Montana judge's April ruling that the Trump administration violated the Endangered Species Act by issuing a water crossing permit for Keystone XL, a separate pipeline, without fully assessing the damage the pipeline could inflict on wildlife along its planned route from Alberta, Canada to Nebraska. The ruling means almost all Keystone XL construction is delayed until 2021, which does put it into the next administration. It would be great if Biden would take this sort of thing seriously and would commit to the Green New Deal, which in name he says he does.
Does he know what that is?
Do you want a reporter to ask him to describe in detail what the Green New Deal is?
Is he taking interviews with reporters?
He's done a few things. He's done a few speeches.
Every morning I wake up and I forget who's running against Trump. Every morning. I'm like, who is it again?
Yeah.
So, yeah, there could be some miracle and he could, really decide to back the Green New Deal. Is it going to happen?
There's pressure being put on to the effect that we can, trying.
This is good. This is good, and you got to work within, your oppressors' means. You got to play their game to do this. And the solidarity from the Standing Rock people and the Sioux people, and just, all of Native people that are still standing strong after hundreds of years of genocide.
Yeah,
it just, we don't see that strength anywhere. I just so resilient. It's amazing to me, and I don't think that I could ever be as strong as they are, and I hope I can support them.
I agree.
And our own land, and our land, our country. That's so beautiful to have a disgusting oil pipeline going. I mean, it's just bonkers. It's like a cartoon.
I know.
What a giant tube of oil. This will be fine.
and we know, of course, how many times have been massive.
John.
What's that?
I don't even eat on my couch. This guy they want to run.
I do, but I get what you're saying. Okay, one more bit of good news. Let's turn to this. The Atlantic Coast Pipeline has been canceled after years of delays, accusations of environmental injustice. So activists had been there you see, I believe this was last year, Al Gore and Reverend Barber went there to talk to activists who were fighting against the Atlantic Coast Pipeline. So that has now been canceled, with the two energy companies that were partnering on it, Dominion Energy and Duke Energy, announcing they were abandoning the joint venture. This was going to be a natural gas pipeline zigzagging about 600 miles through West Virginia, and North Carolina. Probably the rich parts of those states, if I had to ask, or if I had to guess. But so this one is actually being canceled. So
that's great news.
I mean, who knows in the long run what's going to happen with some of these, but we do have in a short period of time a little bit of good environmental news when it comes to these. So that's something.
It is something, and I think as the new generation have a lot of faith in our youth, and the Green New Deal would definitely change the way we approach this kind of stuff in the future and our sources of energy. So I really am hopeful that if not this next administration, then the one that follows, we will see a lot more progress.
Yeah. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.